Welcome back to AFTV. Now I'm here with one of my favourite AFTV characters, the man they call Belgium.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You normally go to the games.
Yes.
You didn't go to the game today. You was with us in the studio, and we witnessed an absolutely scintillating performance by Arsenal. Arsenal 4, Atlético Madrid 0. Now, Belgium, we were all confident before the game, given the way Arsenal are playing at the moment, but I never saw that coming. I know you're a bit of an optimist as well. I'm sure you never saw that coming. But what did you make of the performance?
Whoa. And what a second half performance, man. That's a fantastic
Crazy.
display. And do you know what? This is the first time, it looks like this is the first time Atlético lost 4-0
Oh, is it?
in a game. Yeah, first time.
Wow.
Yeah. But do you know what? Before the game, I know there's always a conversation. And again, two people always will come up with the tactical scenarios which will allow Arsenal to win a game. And for my prediction, I said it was going to be a tough one, but we were going to win it by 2-0. I knew that we were going to win that game, but I mean, not by this scoreline. Yeah, so which is fantastic. And well done to the boys, starting from where, because we started the first half first 20 minutes, it was okay, and we did have a chance. Eze hit the post, and the ball came back to Declan Rice, but obviously he didn't hit it properly. And that's one. Then after one point, Atlético, obviously you expect them, they to come in and literally start growing into the game, and they would start doing well. But I think the second half was different game, and again to that chance from Alvarez.
Oh yes.
If that had gone in, then that would have been different game.
Yeah. Well, he had two chances. He had the one where Raya messed up.
Oh yeah, but that was
that was close to going in, and then of course he had the one where Raya made an absolutely brilliant save.
I'm talking about that second half one, where he made the save, and that could have been anything else. And obviously from then on, because first half we were creating those scenarios in the final third, but we were not kind of. Obviously, people were talking about Gyökeres. We'll get to that point now. Obviously, we were not able to apply, enough to it in order
the finishing touch.
In order to score. But in second half, I think after first 10 minutes, I've noticed that something again to whether Arteta was giving them instructions. They said, listen, we can beat this team. And I think you can see, obviously, we're talking about, earlier on, people was talking about how the team has already showed resilience and maturity. So I think those aspects, again, to, going to these boys, they feel like, you know what? Yeah, we can take this game to these guys. So when they start coming, obviously, you can see that, a referee, you got to whistle the end. If not, it might be more than 4 or 5. So
I mean, when you think that we still not, even though we won 4-0 tonight, I would argue that we're not clicking yet 100%. Imagine when we do. But in terms of the performance today, who is your standout players?
Oh, there are quite a few of them. I say do you know what? Raya was okay on the back. Then Gabriel for me, Big Gabby. Big up to this guy, man. I always say, do you know what? I knew it, that he was going to be a top defender since when he came back from Lille. And even at one point I think it's 2 seasons ago, Teta were not, I don't know what actually happened, and we didn't start. Wasn't playing him, and I'm not thinking we can't let this guy go. And again, to the way he formed that partnership with Saliba, it just made it so fantastic. And at the back, and not just because obviously not just those two, Team back to as well is fantastic. And
or
Calafiori, so it's like it made a difference to make sure that any team trying to break us down, difficult for any team.
That defense is looking impregnable. And when you got an impregnable defense like that, it's not often you're going to lose.
But the midfield too as well. Okay, well, often I do talk about the midfield, but this time today is kind of Zubimendi and Declan Rice show a bit of awareness in terms of, and again to the ball distribution, because the second goal, was it the second goal or the first goal? The second goal. The first goal was
first goal was a set piece from Rice, by Gabriel.
The second was from Zubimendi, and then pass it to.
Well, where was the break with Martinelli?
Yeah, that was the second one.
Yeah, that was the second one. The break by Miles Lewis Skelly,
Really,
and
yeah.
then he provided.
He came into that. So
Yeah.
now, what I'm trying to say, it was just okay. The midfield too as well was a spot on, was
Yeah, it
okay
was.
today. Yeah, you know, and which is good, and it's great to see that. Oh, I mean, at least we've got enough options now. You know, of coming off the bench and do it, or some of the players who literally not even playing, but as soon as they're given the chance to play, they come in and do well, you know, which is fantastic, and it's a good things, and also positive. You know, you just have to be positive, you know, and I just can't wait, because obviously I don't want to be. I still want to be humble, you know. I believe in the boys, I believe in the coach, but I don't want to be jumping the gun and say, oh, all of a sudden, because we saw it now.
You can say it, man.
No,
say
because
it.
last season
can say it.
we saw Arsenal, we were doing well till we got to the semis and against PSG, then obviously we fell short. And again, we
A
saw...
wise man once told me, speak it, believe it, achieve it.
That's why. So he said it all. So I would just say, okay, as a Christian, I would just say, I'm praying all this that we're doing will translate into something massive coming to the end of the season. You know, both the Champions League and the league, I love to have them. I love Arsenal, and I pray that Arsenal wins both of them. Yeah. It will be fantastic. It will be, do you know what? It will be so much joy. And again, to guess what, Ghana the World Cup, and just imagine that Arsenal doing that, Arsenal winning the league and the Champions League, then Ghana going to the World Cup, at least managing to get either semi-finals or to the final, or you never know. Ghana, we can win it. Come on.
I think if I'm being honest, Arsenal got more chance of winning that than you guys have got in the world. But anyway, we won't go there. We'll save that for another day. Let's talk about Victor Gyökeres, because coming into this game, and I know me and you had gone back and forth about this, I was saying to you that he needed a goal. He was on a bit of a goal drought. And listen, I'm a big advocate of Gyökeres, but the facts is that he'd gone 8 games without a goal. He badly needed to score. In the end today, he got 2. Give us your thoughts on Gyökeres today.
Oh, do you know what? I knew that he would score the goal, but obviously I do at one point to understand how sometimes when people start getting worried. But I'm just saying that it's too early, because at the end of the day, when you look at his work rate, it's fantastic. He's trying to get into it. And again, to the way he plays, you can see that he's a powerful, when it comes to his attacking movement. Very powerful, very, very powerful. And he's always, you know, we play him as a focus point striker. But the thing is that sometimes we do starve him a bit in terms of ball. So you can't really blame him. But I do understand why people, sometimes I don't understand it. But at the same time, I'm just saying, listen, the goal will come. They will come, you know, because he's doing the whole thing, movement. He can read the games better, you know, he understand it. Decision making, yes, sometimes, but we just got to allow him to, again, to his new team, to settle in. And once he's settled, then that'll be fine. So I heard people, be not critical. Well, I'll say critical of him that he hasn't been scoring. But I said, listen, which week? We're in week 8, in the league. And week 8. And I just said, hang on a minute, listen, we've got a long way to go to. And the thing is that he just needs to score some kind of, lucky goal. And all of a sudden, things will start hitting for him. Anything he touches will be, bang. So that's what you need as a striker. And the good thing is that I think Arteta again too has been doing, making sure that those things don't really get to him. Because, and again too, it's like football is not about science and analysis. So if he's not making those numbers, I don't think Arteta will say, do you know what, I'll keep on playing you up front. And Arteta got a game plan, attacking plan. So I think it was good that he scored today and praise it. So all those people literally who were kind of talking about, Gyökeres hasn't been scoring, I think now they can kind of chill.
The pressure's off him a little bit, but we've got the game this weekend against Crystal Palace. Just finally, the team. Do you want to see a similar team, or do you make any changes to the team on Sunday? And do you think we can win it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we should be. Listen, every single game now is a must-win game. So that's what. Now, I want to see the same team, the same lineup, because why do you want to change the team which is winning? Why do you want to change a winning
Well, some
team?
people might say that Calafiori's made a really good start to the season. He's been really good. should he come in? Although Miles Lewis-Skelly played well today.
Skelly he was fantastic today. So yeah, it's also a good option to have on the bench. So I think if I were Arteta, I would not change it. I'll just play the same team.
Play the same team.
Yeah.
Okay, Belgium. Thanks.
Thank you.